Thank you, Jim, and it is a very exciting time here in Watertown. The fall sports season always brings the best out of the Raiders sports teams, and of course the Watertown field hockey team. They're looking poised to make another deep run into the month of November. We'll get to them in just a moment, but we're going to start by talking about all of Watertown's teams that qualified for the tournament this fall season, and we're going to go chronologically in order of when the teams will have playoff games. So first off, we're going to start with the Watertown High School boys soccer team. The boys soccer team, who had kind of been up and down year, but at the end of the day, they did get into the tournament. The Raiders earned the 17th seed in the Division III state tournament, and they will travel to Carter Playground in Boston to play the 16th seed Boston Latin on Friday, November 4th at 3:30 p.m. in a round of 32 game. The winner of that game will more than likely have to play the top-seeded Pembroke on Thursday, November 11th. The girls team also qualified for the playoffs, and they are going to get a home game. On Friday afternoon, the 26th seeded Raiders will host 39th seeded Boston Latin at Victory Field in the Division III preliminary round at 4 p.m. So 4 p.m. Friday, November 4th, the Raiders will be in action. That game will be broadcast live on WCA-TV's Education channel, and the winner of this game will play against the 7th seed Weston on Sunday, November 6th at 6 p.m. And here's something else interesting. According to an article by the Watertown News published on Thursday, the girls soccer team has not hosted a playoff game in Watertown since at least 2006, which is how far the MIAA archives date back. So well done to the boys and girls soccer teams, both getting into the tournament. They'll each play on Friday afternoon, November 4th. We will post the updates and scores of those games on Watertown Cable News social media, so keep an eye out for that. Now, the Watertown High School football team, they were a shoo-in to get into the playoffs after starting the season 5-0, but stumbled a little bit finishing off the season, losing their final 3 games, including a home game last Friday night against Melrose. The Raiders lost 28-16. So as a result of that 3-game losing streak to end the season, the Raiders will have to go on the road for their first round game. The 9th-seeded Raiders will travel to Dover-Sherborne on Friday night to take on another team with a Raiders mascot. Dover-Sherborne is undefeated this season at 8-0. The two teams did square off in the playoffs last year, with Dover-Sherborne winning 21-7 in the first round. The winner of this game could play against number 1 seed Swampscott in the second round of the Division 5 tournament. Best of luck to the Raiders. That game will be filmed and broadcast by Dover-Sherborne's cable access station, so we will bring you highlights from that game next week, and we will be sure to post updates when and how you can watch that game. Now, on to the Watertown High School field hockey team. Watertown finished the season 17-0, undefeated, number 1 seed in the Division III state tournament. Watertown looking to defend last year's state championship crown, and they look poised to do so. 10 seniors on this Raiders team, all with a lot of experience. And Watertown's first game of the playoffs will be in the round of 32 on Saturday, November 4th at 2 p.m. versus the winner of the Hudson-Norwell preliminary game that is finishing up as we record this newscast. WCA-TV will broadcast Saturday's game, November 5th at 2 p.m. live on the Education channel. So be sure to tune in to watch that game, support your Raiders, or, get down to Victory Field. Watertown should have at least a few home games before they have to go to the neutral sites in the Elite 8, Final Four, and of course the state championship, which is scheduled right now for November 19th. So best of luck to all of Watertown High School sports teams as they begin playoff action this week. Check back on WCN social media feeds for updates and scores from all the games. And of course, we will have highlights for you right here on Watertown Cable News next week. So until then, I'm going to toss it back over to Maya Schwader with more Watertown Cable News. Maya, take it away.